Hey, recruiting coach. Hey, welcome to the Millionaire Recruiter. I'm Brianna Rooney, your Millionaire Recruiter. And if you haven't yet seen this channel before, it is all about making you the next Millionaire Recruiter. Because guess what? You can do it. You have it inside you. You don't know it. Or maybe you do and you just need to accelerate, your career. I am here to help, and this is what this channel is all about. And actually, this episode right here is going to blow your mind, because guess what? It blew my mind. I'm going to tell you some stories about how I got here. So, recruiting coach. Do you need it? Have you thought about it? Have you got an executive coach if you're at a higher level, a career coach in general? Either way, those terms have been around for a while, but not recruiting coach. And I didn't realize, as to the work that I've been doing these last few years, mentoring other people, not only my employees that have been with me for a long time, but also everyone that has taken the course that we've provided, the Millionaire Recruiter course, millionairerecruiter.com. Check that out, because it's a 6-week boot camp course in order to take you from not knowing anything to being a very successful recruiter. And yes, that takes time, but 6 weeks is really going to put you into it, and you kind of float from there. Or the accelerator course, which is if you're already a recruiter, regardless if you're in the industry I'm in, which is tech, or you're in another industry, it's really, again, going to take that your career to the next level. So check that out, because here I am feeling very obligated, very focused, very fortunate to, mentor careers along the way. And it hit me that, oh yeah, I am a recruiting coach. And it only hit me because I'm myself going through an executive coaching, and I just started this year. So if you don't know my story, feel free to get the book, whatever, like, subscribe, hit me up on LinkedIn. I'm happy to tell you a little bit more. But basically, I started really young. I got into it when I didn't really know what I was doing, but I started making a lot of money. I was like 22 years old, started my own business at 24, so that was super exciting. So I've had Techees for 10 years, and it hit me earlier this year that I'm having trouble taking things to the next level. What's my end game? Is there an end game? And then if I don't know my end game, how can I tell my employees what their end game is? How can I continue to grow their career if I'm not personally growing my own? Yes, every single year we have all made more money, but what's that next step? So right now I am taking a giant leap in doing, intentional self-improvement, and I will continue to do that the rest of my life. And I want you to do that, and you don't understand really what that is. So, funny story, the same good friend of mine that got me into recruiting is the same friend that also opened my eyes to what an executive coach could do for me. So I was telling her all these things, I need to do X, Y, Z. I need to not recruit all the time every day. I need to take myself out of that position a little bit and be the true CEO I'm supposed to be. As Techees grows, I need to start growing everyone else individually a little bit more, a lot more. So she goes, why don't you get a coach? I'm like, I don't need a coach. I'm good. I've done this for 10 years, no big deal. I just need to get over this hump. She goes, yeah, I get that. So let me ask you a question. You've had 2 kids, and after the kids, you're really big into working out, and you wanted to bounce back really quickly and lose the weight you needed to lose, right? I go, yeah, of course. She goes, what did you do? I go, I got a trainer. She goes, that's right, you got a trainer, but yet you've worked out for a long time, right? You know what to do. I go, well, yeah. She goes, so then why'd you get a trainer? Ding, 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 ding. I got a trainer because I wanted someone to kick my ass. And that's what I'm here to do for you. I'm here to kick your ass. I'm here really to put that extra oomph into the industry and into, honing in that craft and taking you to that next level. That is what I do. So why wouldn't I have needed the same thing? And I do, and I did, and I'm enjoying it. I cannot even tell you, chills. I don't know if they're the money chills or the whatever chills. Normally I get money chills, but it's overwhelming how much this coach has helped me this year and has helped my company. And in that, I've been able to help every single person along the way, including, my most favorite success partners in crime, which is Emily Stellas and Ben Markowitz. You've seen them on millionairerecruiter.com, I'm assuming, because you got to check out that course. No, but really, we're here to help. And I think you need it. Let me tell you a little story. So as I'm going through, way back when, it was, 6 months ago when I started with the coach. And I said, yeah, I just need you to tell me what to do. I need to know how to take my employees to the next level, and I need to figure out my end game. I mean, that's the bottom line. He goes, okay, well, what are you motivated by? I go, that's a silly question. Motivated by money, of course. He goes, okay, so every time you close a deal, do you then go spend the money that you just made? I go, no, that'd be ridiculous. I have to save somehow. I have a family. And he goes, so there's more to that. I go, what do you mean? He's like, you're not just money motivated, because if you were, you'd go constantly spend the money and then constantly close more deals and then be like super addicted to that high if that was truly the only feeling you get from when you close a deal. So at this point, I'm like, if I'm not just money motivated, what am I? What do I feel when I close a deal? So, and I'm not going to get all like gushy with you because, there's the whole, oh, I don't want a therapy session. But there's something really amazing about this, and you guys need to write this down. He said, write down any and all feelings you get when you close a deal. Okay. Wow. Power, control, overwhelmingness of changing somebody's life that literally affects a chain of people and has a reaction throughout their entire career. That's powerful. Holy moly. Okay. So I'm beginning to feel all these different things that I didn't realize I was already feeling. So once you have all of those different emotions, I am becoming emotionally intelligent. Now, that's a whole other video, because I have learned so much about emotional intelligence most recently that it feels like such common sense, but yet common sense not so common. So what I'm trying to say is that there's small little tweaks inside here, and all around that you don't realize you need to do, but it's very, very small. And I'm reading this amazing book called The 100 Times Leader. And what that has brought to me, again, has just totally changed everything. And I would not have been open to it if not for going to the career coach. Because now I found myself just last week, I'm on a plane, I'm going to a wedding, I'm actually all by myself, which is weird to not have my 2 kids and my husband. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to read a book. I haven't read a book in so long. This is fantastic. So I'm going to go get something really like fun, juicy, and completely mindless. And I find myself instead picking up this 100 Times Leader. And it talks about becoming 100% healthy. What does that mean? Healthy, you think, internally, I feel good. No, it means everything. So what this brought to me was, I don't only have to be a leader and healthy and emotionally involved and emotionally intelligent and communicate well at work. I have to do that with my whole life, because otherwise I cannot be 100% healthy. And I'm telling you, that kind of stuff brings so much emotion to me that I start realizing, wow, I have been neglecting my home life. Yet I never thought that before, because I am very, very involved in my kid's life. And actually that's what the recruiting industry brings to me. For example, today, I don't know if you know this, but I'm in my bedroom filming this because I had to stay home with my daughter today because school's out for a couple weeks, which is, I think, insane, but whatever. And we got our nails done, and it was super cute. But anyways, that's what the recruiting industry brought to me, brings me time, brings me, I'm going to Mexico on Friday. It brings me those moments that I'm able to share and reflect and do other things besides work. Yet, somehow, I wasn't completely emotionally intelligent at home. And I'm going to tell you a really quick story, because now I feel like I'm getting super deep on you. But last night, I'm with my son, and he's like, keeps asking me, hey, can you go do something? I forget what he asked me to do. I said, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, well, we'll go do it right now. He goes, okay. He asked me again, the same thing. Oh, he needed medicine. He's like, okay, can you go get my medicine? I go, yeah, I already said I can get your medicine. Now, normally, something like that, when someone's asking the same thing over and over again, this can happen at work too, I'd get like really frustrated, like, I already told you. I would do it. And instead, I took that moment and I said, Diego, I just told you that I would go do it, yet why are you asking me again? He goes, so I can make sure you're gonna do it. I said, okay, have I ever not done it before to make you believe that I'm not gonna do it this time? He goes, no, but when Papa puts me to bed, he says he's gonna come right back and he doesn't. So he brings up a situation with my husband that he, one, I didn't even know that was an issue, which is funny. He probably just fell asleep in bed. But two, because it had nothing to do with me. So I said, okay, so in the future, can you know that I've never not done what I said I'm going to do? Therefore, just assume that when I say yes, it means yes. He goes, okay. I said, unless I stop doing what I say I'm going to do, but I'm not going to do that. He goes, yeah, that's fair. He's 5 years old. And I'm using my technique that I got from my coach and in the book on my 5-year-old. And it worked. I didn't go crazy. I didn't feel like a monster when I'm like, I already told you. It was just a very no big deal. We're learning, we're talking, we're communicating, and it's that powerful. So think about this for a second. Let's just pretend you are a recruiter. You're watching this and you're like, I'm in the recruiting world. I have this situation come up. I have that situation come up. I need, I don't know why I'm failing here, or why are my numbers not as high as they need to be, or why am I not making the money that I need to make? It might just be a small tweak and you might actually know what to do. Or maybe you were already kind of trained to know what to do, but you're not doing it. So let's figure out why you're not doing it, or let's figure out what little small tweak you need in order to make your life this much better. Or this much better. My arms don't go that wide. So anyways, that was just a little small peek inside of me on a emotional and rational level, because they all go round and round, but just wanted to share that story with you because it doesn't matter how successful you are, there's always more things to do and more things to grow. And as a leader, if I haven't been there first, how can I teach and train and mentor my employees or you to do that yourselves? I have to pave the way. I have to have already been there, done that, learned, relearned, and all those things, because the recruiting industry, it goes all round and round and round, and it moves at a fast pace. So anyways, I just want to let you know that I am here for you. I would love to hear your success story or whatever journey you are currently on and where you want that journey to go. Remember, like, subscribe, really appreciate it. I'm loving the love that's coming through, especially on LinkedIn, which is of course where I am every single day. All right, so I will see you next Thursday at noon. And remember, money is just a vessel that gets you going and doing the things that you want to do.